Hello everybody, I'm here with an SB3129 Brother sewing machine. The lady said it looks like it needs a really deep cleaning, and I sure say it did, because I have gobs and gobs of dust bunnies and lots of thread and lots of everything in here. I don't know if I can see everything or not. So I got that all cleaned out, and then she said the tension, which is, let me get a second here, is right here, was messing up. I got it reset. Took me a while because when I was doing it, it kept skipping stitches. Right here, it's showing you skipping stitches, and then it was not pulling right underneath. So what I did is I first reset it for the pulling, and then I reset it for the stitching. So now it's stitching perfectly. This is the really nice one, and this is a really nice one. So, and then you look underneath and it is stitching much better. So it took me a while to get it reset. It just didn't want to go. It says I'm not going to go, but I made it reset, so now it's actually sewing great. She doesn't use a pedal for this one, and I found out my brother pedal is not universal for this one, so I had to do it the other way. The only thing I don't like about it being no pedal, I just can't handle all the beeping. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, because you know, and then plus she has a lighter needle in it. So when you have a lighter needle, you need to stay with a lighter tone of tension. This is that what do you call it? Knit with a stabilizer in it. So it acts like denim, but it's still sewing it. It's kind of really soft. She at least thread it correctly, and I don't really like this really thin thread for this machine, so it looks like it's like jumping. It's because the thread is kind of thin. These sewing machines were really meant to sew a lot more like cotton or cotton mixture with polyester or heavier polyester, not the one twine polyester. It's really hard for this machine to actually keep control of it, but I think I got it managed though. And I gave it a deep cleaning, and it really was really dirty. So now I'm much more happier, and I hope she's going to be happier when she gets her machine back. Well, let's see. We'll talk about it a little bit. This is how, I mean, you thread it from the back, even though this one you could thread from the front or the back, but this is already threaded in the back. And you just basically, you follow what it says. This is 1, then 2 up here, around, down, then 3 goes up here and up. Make sure your needle's in the highest position so the uptake is high enough so it'll go into the uptake, and make sure the foot is, up. So when you get your foot up, make sure I get the foot up. When you get your foot up, then it opens the chambers. Right up in here is a chamber, so make sure you get the thread. Now, if she's not catching the thread, and when you thread it, then that would cause a lot of issue with your tension. You think your tension is all whacked out. It's because it's not inside of the actual the tension area where it's got the symbols and has to fit down in there. So when you put your foot up, it opens those symbols, makes it receive the thread, and it goes in there. So when you're done threading it, you can put your needle down. Now when this turns red like that, that means the foot is up and it won't sew, and it'll give you this weird error. Okay, I have it set up for, well, let's see, let's set this up a little differently. Let me think here. Let's move it to that one. Okay, and then we want to move this one. Is it this one? Yeah, I want to move it up to like 4.5. So it gets a bigger stitch and you can see it. And then I have it on medium speed. It takes me a while because I'm not used to have to push the button all the time to make it stop. So it beeps a lot. Yeah, really annoying me. This one does have a little bit of a threader where you can pull down and thread it, but I don't like them. And then this is where your cutter is located. It's a top feed, so it feeds from the top. And it's mostly explanatory. You just follow through. There's like a little diagram here, and you follow through by, bringing the thread down, pulling it this way, and then it automatically goes into the spot and then come around here and it cuts it, okay? A lot of people say, well, can't you demonstrate that? It's actually on the diagram and in your book. So if you have the diagram, I don't know if you can see that diagram, it shows you how to do it. Make sure when you're looking at your thread, it's a water flow and it's going forward like this, and then you drop it in. It's called a drop-in top feed. And you drop it in, and then you bring it this way, and you slide it back, and then it goes around this and then cuts. So, and then basically it's pretty easy, touch and go. Let's see, to do a bobbin, you want to go through here, and you're just going to do the same thing. And you're look at the little dotted line. You come up, and then you go this way around, and then you go crisscross this back this way into your bobbin, and then you click it in, and it should be an automatic, because this one does not have the pedal, so it should be an automatic thing. It'll fill up instantly, so it should be automatic. And it does have a picture diagram on how to go about doing it. And this one, basically, you can see how it's going. It does have a bottom cutter, and it does work. This is to pick up the needle. This is your reverse, and this is to go. Okay? Now we're going to go. I keep wanting to look down for a pedal, and it's not there. So we're going to go ahead and go so you can hear it. It's going to beep. And it's going to sew. Let's try to get it straight here so it falls on something that's different. And then you want to stop it. And then if you want to reverse, you have to hit this one right here. And it does a reverse. Then when you're done, you pick it up. And then you pick up your thing here, and then you pull it. And this is the one we just got done finishing doing right here. And it's stitching properly, not missing any stitches. And let me see if I can find it down here. Oh, Lord, let me see. I gotta find that. Yeah, there it is. Then it's stitching great down here. And it's zigzagging great. It's actually doing much better. So I'll probably just give her this, so she can see I did adjust it, and now it's sewing correctly. Oh boy. Put this in here. And then if you want the needle to go down, you can actually push this again, and it makes the needle go down. So when you're traveling the hub, this hub here won't get broken, and it's ready for traveling. So I'm basically done with this sewing machine. I don't think I have to go anything. This is your speed control. These are all your buttons, your pause, your you know, to go further. If you want to make it longer and wider, it's right here. I mean, it has all these little cool things. It's just a basic, simple sewing machine. It's not compared to mine. Mine is a little bit more in depth. It has over 385 stitches, where this one's just a basic stitching sewing machine, which most people need. This one has a really nice compartment, though, if I can remember how to open it. Boy, I hate when you can't remember. Let's see here. Oh, lordy, lordy. I know it opens from this point of view. There it is. It has a nice little compartment, and then you pull this open, and it has more little cool stuff down in there. You pop it back in there, and then this is for all your bobbins you want to get organized. And then you can take this off, and then you have a place to put your sleeve or your pant legs to do your hem. So it's pretty much easy. And then she's going to have her, I give you back. When I'm done cleaning a sewing machine and I show you what I found in the machine, this goes back with the sewing machine, but it's not in the sewing machine. So it's completely cleaned out, and it's doing really well. To basically turn off the sewing machine, there is a switch to turn it off, and it's right here on the side. I can find it now. There it is, and it turns it off. And now I'm going to pack it up for her. So this one's finished, and I'm going to do another one. But I hope you guys get something out of this video. And it's a really simple but easy machine to run for a computerized sewing machine. A lot of them are really confusing. This one's actually pretty easy. It's not that hard. And if you want a simple, like, you know, simplicity, simple sewing machine you want to use, this is the one I would recommend if you want to try a computerized sewing machine and try it out. Okay? Well, anyway, anyhow, if you have a sewing machine like this, I'd love to hear from you and what you've been sewing and how you got your sewing machine. Was it a thrift shop find, or was it somebody that handed it down to you or something like that? Love to hear from you. Well, anyway, have a blessed day, and like the video, and have a great day. Bye-bye.